Welcome to Israel, a land sanctified by over 3,500 years of Jewish heritage, where spiritual devotion and cultural identity are woven seamlessly together. Here, sacred history meets living tradition, creating an atmosphere unlike anywhere else on earth. Begin your journey at the Dead Sea, whose mineral-rich waters invite visitors into an otherworldly experience of effortless floating. This natural spa not only soothes the body, but also calms the mind, offering a harmony of physical relief and inner peace. As you continue, the landscapes unfold like a living canvas. Golden deserts stretch endlessly, meadows flourish under the sun, and crimson rock formations rise like monuments, sculpted by time itself. In ancient cities, each stone holds echoes of civilizations long past, where daily rhythms continue in harmony with traditions preserved for millennia. Follow your senses into bustling marketplaces alive with color and sound, where every dish, infused with golden olive oil and local ingredients, tells a piece of Israel's story. This journey goes beyond sightseeing. It is immersion, reflection, and awakening. This is not simply tourism. This is transformation. This is Israel. Nestled in the Jordan Rift Valley lies the Sea of Galilee, Earth's lowest freshwater lake, sitting 209 meters below sea level. Formed by the shifting of tectonic plates, this shimmering body of water spans 166 square kilometers and provides Israel's primary source of fresh water. Sculpted by volcanic forces and geological movement, its violin-like shape gave rise to its Hebrew name, Kineret. Encircling the shoreline, visitors discover peaceful panoramas and dynamic traditions. Each year, the Kineret Crossing, Israel's largest open-water swimming competition, draws thousands of participants. At Lavnan Beach, families join in Rafodia, a spirited challenge to construct and sail handmade rafts. Beyond the water, rugged hillsides and jagged rock formations reveal the silent history of this land. Southward, the Negev Desert unfurls across more than half of Israel's territory, a breathtaking expanse shaped by prehistoric forces. Though sparsely populated, the Negev is at the forefront of ecological innovation. The world's only desert, where desertification is being actively reversed through reforestation and sustainable farming. Here, Bedouin communities preserve traditions of hospitality, welcoming visitors into an authentic cultural exchange. Wildlife thrives, from the nimble Nubian ibex scaling cliffs to the small desert hyrax resting in the sun. Archaeological treasures hidden beneath the sands enrich the desert's mystique, each discovery adding another layer to Israel's story. Adventurers can travel Route 40 independently or join expert-led jeep tours that reveal secluded wonders. Guides share stories that breathe life into the silent landscapes, ensuring travelers uncover secrets that might otherwise remain hidden. And then there is the Dead Sea, one of Earth's most extraordinary natural marvels. Its hypersaline waters, with a salt content of over 34%, prevent swimmers from sinking, creating a surreal floating sensation. Stretching 76 kilometers in length and lying 430 meters below sea level, it is the lowest exposed point on the planet. At its center, a tiny salt island cradles a solitary tree, a symbol of resilience against all odds. The Dead Sea's mineral composition is celebrated worldwide for its therapeutic qualities, attracting visitors seeking relief from skin conditions, joint pain, and stress. Floating here is more than leisure. It is rejuvenation for body and soul. Nearby, the lush Ein Gedi Nature Reserve flourishes against the desert backdrop. Families and explorers alike can choose from 9 hiking trails, ranging from short strolls to day-long canyon treks. Along the way, Nubian ibexes roam freely, while jackals, bats, and birds of prey enrich the ecosystem. Springs and waterfalls sustain vibrant flora, including rare species and seasonal wildflowers that color the landscape. In Jerusalem, the Dome of the Rock rises above Mount Moriah, a masterpiece of Islamic architecture commissioned by Caliph Abd al-Malik. Its golden dome, Quranic calligraphy, and elaborate mosaics represent both sacred devotion and political grandeur, blending Byzantine and Roman influences into a design unlike any mosque before it. The site is revered by Judaism, Christianity, and Islam alike. For Jews, it symbolizes ancestral ties reaching back over 3,000 years. For Christians, Jerusalem holds the sacred memory of Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection. For Muslims, it marks the place of Prophet Muhammad's ascension, establishing it as Islam's third holiest site. Every stone in Jerusalem tells a story of faith, of struggle, of human resilience. More than 2,000 archaeological sites rest within its compact borders, alongside bustling neighborhoods, museums, and markets where ancient tradition meets vibrant modern life. Northward lies Megiddo, an ancient settlement with roots stretching back 8,000 years. Once a vital stop on the Via Maris trade route linking Egypt to Mesopotamia, Megiddo's archaeological remains reveal advanced fortifications, stables, and water systems. Today, it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site within Megiddo National Park. Visitors walk through time as they follow interpretive trails, admire sweeping views of the Jezreel Valley and Mount Carmel, and learn about Megiddo's biblical significance. Photographers, history enthusiasts, and nature lovers alike find endless inspiration among its ruins and panoramas. This region continues to sustain life, contributing 15% of Israel's water supply and supporting thriving vineyards that produce some of the country's most acclaimed wines. From deserts to seas, from sacred cities to ancient ruins, Israel is more than a destination. It is a living museum, a spiritual crossroads, and a land of renewal where past and present intertwine. Here, every journey becomes a story, and every traveler leaves transformed. Stretching across Israel's northern boundary with Syria, the Golan Heights unfolds from the calm waters of the Sea of Galilee to the snow-dusted peaks of Mount Hermon. This region is not only breathtaking, but also steeped in a history extending more than 5,000 years. Archaeological excavations reveal remnants of early settlements and burial sites dating to the Chalcolithic and Bronze Ages, evidence of civilizations long past. Dominating the landscape, the Nimrod Fortress, erected in the 13th century under Muslim rule, still stands as a sentinel on the ridge. Originally constructed to repel Crusader forces, today it offers sweeping vistas of the surrounding valleys. Adventurers can hike the scenic trail leading from the fortress to Banias, seamlessly combining outdoor exploration with echoes of history. Springtime paints the hillsides in vibrant colors as wildflowers bloom, making it the most inviting season to visit, mild in temperature, rich in beauty. For thrill seekers, the Golan Heights also provides exhilarating options like whitewater rafting along the Jordan River, ensuring a blend of relaxation, history, and excitement. Further west, the Bahá'í Gardens in Haifa, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, welcome visitors from around the globe. At their heart stands the Shrine of the Bab, the most sacred place in the Bahá'í faith, a haven for reflection and peace. 19 terraces cascade gracefully down the slope of Mount Carmel, each meticulously designed with symmetrical hedges, gravel walkways, fountains, and bursts of floral color. From these terraces, visitors are rewarded with sweeping views across Haifa, the Galilee Hills, and the glittering Mediterranean coast. Designed by Iranian architect Fariborz Saba, the 200,000 square meter complex was built entirely through contributions from the worldwide Bahá'í community. Free guided tours, offered daily in multiple languages, guide guests down nearly 600 steps while unraveling the garden's beauty and meaning. The visit ends near the shrine, where an optional short film offers insight into the Bahá'í faith. Sturdy shoes are recommended, as every step adds to the experience. On the Mediterranean shore lies Caesarea, a city founded over 2,000 years ago and named in honor of Emperor Augustus Caesar. In Roman times, it thrived as a bustling port, connecting trade routes between east and west. Today, Caesarea National Park preserves its grandeur, where ruins of amphitheaters, hippodromes, and aqueducts stand alongside Crusader fortifications. Wandering through its historic stone lanes, it's easy to imagine the lives of merchants, soldiers, and scholars who once filled the city. The park now balances antiquity with modernity, dotted with cafes, galleries, and museums that enrich the archaeological experience. Its seaside setting, where ancient ruins meet Mediterranean views, makes Caesarea irresistible to both history lovers and leisure travelers. Recognized by UNESCO, the site also holds patriotic importance as a venue where Israeli soldiers often take their oath of service. Rising above the Judean desert, Masada Fortress remains one of Israel's most powerful symbols of courage and resilience. Built by King Herod around 30 BCE, this plateau-top fortress overlooks the Dead Sea with breathtaking vistas. During the Jewish revolt in 68 CE, it became the Zealots' final refuge against Rome. Visitors can climb to the summit by the winding snake path or ascend comfortably by cable car. At the base, a visitor center introduces the site through a scale model, exhibits, and a moving documentary. At the top, expert-led tours bring the ruined walls and palaces to life, recounting stories of defiance and tragedy. Watching sunrise from Masada is an unforgettable ritual, the golden glow spilling over the Dead Sea and the Moab Mountains, while the Israeli flag waves proudly above. More than a ruin, Masada stands as an eternal emblem of sacrifice, determination, and the unbreakable human spirit. In the Galilee, the sheer cliffs of Mount Arbel rise dramatically above the Jordan Valley. Composed of limestone and dolomite, these vertical walls form part of the Arbel Nature Reserve, which also includes Mount Nitai, Mount Savon, the Horns of Hittin, and the Arbel Plateau. From its 181-meter summit, which towers nearly 400 meters above the Sea of Galilee, visitors enjoy one of Israel's most commanding panoramas. The cliffs shelter diverse plant life, bird species, and cliff-dwelling animals, making conservation efforts vital. Once considered dangerous, Arbel is now a favorite hiking destination thanks to safety installations and well-marked trails. Descending paths reveal traces of early Jewish communities carved into the rock, as well as remnants of 17th-century Druze dwellings. At its base lies the village of Wadi Hammam, completing the rich mosaic of history and culture. Further south lies the otherworldly Ramon crater, Maktesh Ramon, the largest erosion crater on Earth. Spanning 40 kilometers in length and up to 10 kilometers wide, it forms the centerpiece of the Ramon Nature Reserve. Jericho, one of the world's oldest cities, thrives here with more than 12,000 years of uninterrupted history. Seasonal floods, rare flora, and archaeological treasures all contribute to its singular character. Israel is more than a destination. It is a living tapestry where past and present converge. From the ancient stones of Jerusalem to the surreal landscapes of the Negev, from sacred mountains to vibrant cities, each step uncovers a new story. This land offers not only sights to behold, but experiences to transform you, leaving memories that endure long after the journey ends.